Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video. This one is Hot Wheels Boulevard 2020. This is the third wave of the Boulevard series since it has been revived for Hot Wheels Premium. And this is a really good set. I'm not the first person to show it, that's okay. I just wanted to show it quick, open up these cars, and talk about them a little bit. So thanks for tuning in. We're going to start with number 11 here. So they've been sequentially numbered. So obviously the first set was 1 through 5. The second was 6 through 10. And now we're having 11 through 15. So 5 cars in each wave. I guess this would be considered wave C or wave 3. And we're going to check it out. So the card art is basically the same as it's been. It looks really, really nice. So it's the same as the first 2 waves where you got like the checkered kind of flag thing going on the bottom. This kind of nighttime scene here with Julian Coyle's little reference to him right there. And there you go. The picture of the car, or rendering of the car. And on the back of the car, you're going to have all 5 cars in the current wave. Kind of your usual stuff. So let's go ahead and open up this 55 Chevy Bel Air Gasser. Undoubtedly, this is going to be the one people are after, right? It's a Chevy Bel Air Gasser. One of the most popular castings ever for Hot Wheels, at least in this modern era of Hot Wheels. One of the most popular castings. I would argue maybe it is the most popular casting. I bet you, yeah, I'm guessing that's really the truth there. So the closest other thing would be like the Datsuns, right? The Datsun 510 and the Datsun 510 wagon, maybe. I don't know. But I think this thing is a bit more popular than those. So it's really cool. I like it. It's in like a primer gray. Looks excellent. Of course, these cars are metal on metal, and they have full deco. So it's just fantastic. Try 5x-Fire. Hoosier tires. I like the lettering on the tires. That's pretty awesome. Hoonigan. That's pretty cool too. I have that 150 VHY. I'm not sure what that means. Someone probably knows. Anyway, this is just a really cool basic. One of the best Chevy Bel Air Gassers I think to come out as of late. I really enjoy just the primer gray look. The engine is tinted black. It's like a black chrome. Apparently there is a variation without the black chrome that actually just has standard chrome. I'm not sure if that's really a variation or if it's some sort of error or something. I don't really know. But we'll see what happens. These have not hit my area yet, by the way. These cars came to me by D's Customs. Check him out on Instagram and YouTube. Super cool dude. He picked this up for me and just gave them to me for retail plus shipping. So that's really cool because it'll probably take forever for my area actually to see Wave 3. We just recently started getting Wave 2. So very, very cool car. Very awesome. The Bel Air Gasser, definitely going to be the favorite of the series. This one is really cool, though. This is the 1966 Pontiac GTO. You guys know I am a fan of the GTO. This one's Hot Wheels Garage of Legends. It's kind of cool because each one of these cars kind of has like a sub, not really like a sub-series. Not all of them have it, I don't think, but a lot of them do. Have some of their licensing on the package. Or quite a few of them do anywhere. This one's Hoonigan, obviously. This one's Hot Wheels Garage of Legends. Let's go ahead and open up this. So the Boulevard is kind of a neat series of kind of catch-all. Like, it's not themed, so it can be a very versatile grouping of cars that will show up in a wave. So this 66 GTO looks pretty awesome, and it is scraping the ground. And again, we get full deco on this. We get Hot Wheels GTO on the back, full deco on the back, of course, headlights, taillights, metal body, metal base. This is a brand new tooling. So it says copyright date 2019, and this is the debut release of that tooling. I'm not sure if this tooling is going to be super popular, but I am glad that they tooled it up. I think it's pretty awesome, and I like GTOs, so I'm definitely a fan of it, and so I'll probably be picking up any others that come out of this actual tooling. Johnny Lightning makes one of these too, a 66 GTO, and their tooling is actually pretty decent as well, but it's not as large as this one. This one's actually probably closer to being 1/64 scale than the Johnny Lightning is, even though this one's dragging on the ground. Quite awesome though. I dig it quite a lot. I think it's a good colorway to start with. We've got this kind of like iron cast kind of look on the for the top of the vehicle, and then a nice maroon color, and I think it looks pretty good, pretty basic, pretty awesome, and I like it. All right, next up is the Ford GT, which is the 2017 Ford GT. I guess now simply just the Ford GT. This one has Vaughn Gittin Jr. On the as licensing on the card art. I don't know who that is. I'm sure someone else does. I don't know who it is. I'm not really sure, but this is a pretty cool looking Ford GT. Now, according to Instagram and stuff, there is also a wheel variation on this one. I don't know if that's true or not, but there are, apparently you can find this with different wheels. I don't know if there's any merit to that, or if someone just found an error, or if someone's just playing some Photoshop shenanigans. I don't really know. What I do know is this is probably the best version of the Ford GT so far to come out from Hot Wheels. I think it looks awesome. So this casting, I mean, it hasn't been put up premium very many times, right? I think it was only actually once in Forza in the Entertainment Series in 2016. I think that's the only version of this that's come up with a metal base. Now, when it did debut in 2016, it also got a Super Treasure Hunt release, so that one's pretty sweet too. I do have that in my collection. And then it's been released a bunch of times in the main line, and I think in an exotic series. It's also been released in 2019. 2020, it's got multi-pack exclusive, I think, right now. You can find it in. But the winners for me are that Super, the Forza one, and this one now. And I think, honestly, this one is probably my favorite variation so far. So again, you get all the things. Full deco. Looks good. Nice little tampoed headlights. Here's the base there. Looks good. Metal base. I love the little yellow tampo like line on the wheels. I think that just is kind of a neat little accent. So I'm guessing this is that gentleman's car. Again, I'm sorry, I didn't do any pre-research or anything to know who that is, but I like this actually quite a bit. I think it looks great in this color. Definitely, I think my favorite, so far. All right, next is the Volkswagen Baja Bug. This one does not appear to have any additional licensing. Does not look like it. Looks pretty good. So this is interesting because, okay, so this casting, it looks great. Okay, so you've got, let's just talk about that first. It looks great. It's metal on metal, yada, 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 like everything else in this series. It's got the newer off-road tires that look great. The color scheme itself is pretty awesome. It's pearlescent, kind of, in all the way through, like the fade. Not really fade, but the different color stripes on there, which are kind of like printed on. You can kind of see the paint through those graphics, at least through the yellow, somewhat through the orange. And you can kind of see that like pearlescent glow, which is pretty awesome. And this looks great. Definitely better, I think, than the first version that we saw it in, which it debuted in Car Culture in Desert Rally. And what's kind of cool is, here's the Desert Rally one. So the Desert Rally one came with this little added piece here, the spare tire roof rack kind of deal, with a little gas cans on the side. So this is removable. You can take this off, obviously. So we will take it off. So that's how it looks without it. And it looks, I think, almost better without it, to be honest. This thing is kind of cool, but it's kind of cheesy looking. Just this little plastic ladder. It's neat, but let's see what it looks like on this. Why not? For fun. So it clips onto this one if you want it on this one. Kind of ruins it, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks better on the green one. But honestly, the green one I think looks better. Looks better without it. But it's cool that they got an option. They can either go with it or without it. I think this one looks a lot cooler than the first one, though. I'm definitely a fan of it. That's great. And I do collect the original VW Bug from Hot Wheels. I try to get every variation I can with that one, so this is kind of a welcome collection as well. Or welcome to the collection. All right, so the next and last is the 1991 Mercedes-Benz G-Class. So this is pretty cool. No additional licensing on this packaging. Just a nice silver, which Mercedes, which is appropriate color for Mercedes, is silver. Silver or black, really. So this one, we've seen it so far in the 2019 Fast and Furious Premium Off-Road Series, and 2019 is a period correct promo piece. This thing is also sort of interesting, kind of like the Bug is interesting, because this has an added plastic piece on the top that was not there for the Fast and Furious release. So here's the Fast and Furious release. Kind of looking for where it might hook in. Okay, I kind of see it. And then, of course, here is this release. So the plastic piece should, in theory, pop off, and it does. So there you go. There's that, and of course it's interchangeable to have on the green one. I'm not going to pop it all the way in just because I don't have to pop it all the way off again. But the way it hooks in is these little nubs on the inside here go into these little divots right here. And that's how it's held on. So there's your plastic piece. Pretty cool. We're just going to put it on the car it belongs on, which is that one. It holds it on like super tight, which is great because it's got 3 contact points on each side. Looks really good. So I'm just going to keep it on the car it belongs on. But yeah, so again, full deco and metal body, metal base. So all in all, I'm going to say, yeah, this is a pretty good set. This is definitely, dare I say, the best wave of Boulevard cars to come out so far. Of course, that's pretty much driven. You've got this 55 Bel Air gasser, which is just going to get, hoarded massively in the stores. But I guess, to be honest, the really, out of all these, every wave so far has had a hoard-worthy casting, I believe. What was the first wave would have been the lifted Silverado, right? What was the second wave? The second wave would have been the Koenigsegg. Probably would be the most hoarded casting out of it. And now this one is going to be the Chevy Bel Air, which is really cool. I also like, though, that it debuted in new tooling, which is this guy in here. Most of the premium toolings that we get debuted usually debut in car culture. It's nice to get one here. Well, actually in the Fast and Furious Premium now, too. This casting actually looks really good. I'm surprised at how much I actually like it. I mean, really, all these are winners for premium Hot Wheels. Pretty darn cool. And so far, I haven't passed up any premium Hot Wheels releases. So none of the car culture, I've got them all. None of the Boulevard so far, I've got them all. None of the Fast and Furious. I've also have all of the premium series of those, even though I'm not a fan of the films. I'm not a huge fan of the films. But I did not get the diorama set for Fast and Furious. I just couldn't bring myself to get that. I just didn't think it was really worth it. Because really the Super would have been the only car I really wanted. And that's about it. So, hope you guys like this set. Let me know what you think about the Boulevard series. We got 3 premium sets now that show up at Walmart. Car Culture, this one, and the other one. I mean, that people are really interested in. Of course, you still have the Pop Culture and now the Replica Entertainment, which pop up every now and then. But really, it's those 3 that are I think, driving the collectors to really go and buy. So, all right. That's it, man. Thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have a great, excellent day. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Later.